take a deep breath. It's okay. Just relax. All right, just take a little bit of time to just decompress. Okay? I know things aren't always great. Life is full of amazing things. But sometimes there's things that are hard, right? There's things that are confusing. Maybe you're just in your head about something and it's driving you crazy. Whatever it is, just take a breath, relax, right? We have God. We have God, and maybe you're running to something else to try to take your mind off of this thing, right? Off of this trial, or maybe you're just isolating completely. And both of those can lead to sin in some way, right? And that's just what we don't want, because it hurts us, right? Right? I know things are hard and we're trying to figure it out, and that's okay, right? And we're not going to be perfect every single time. But if you're running to something, run to God. If you're isolating, be in His presence, dwell in that. Even though you are alone, He's there with you. I want to read a little bit of scripture. It's in Romans chapter 8, verse 6. And it says, "The mind of a sinful man is death, but the mind controlled by the Spirit is life and peace." Right? We're searching for peace right now. And it's telling us, if our mind is controlled by the Spirit, it's going to be of life and peace. We're hearing so many things right now, right? Maybe that you're not good enough, you're not good, you're going to become nothing, whatever it might be, right? Those are just some common ones. Whatever you're hearing, let your mind be controlled by the Spirit, not by these false statements, maybe these accusations that are being thrown around in your mind, these fake scenarios that you're coming up with that probably aren't going to come true. You're just making it up because, I don't know, we just do that sometimes, right? We just do that, and that's okay. But don't do it anymore, right? Because you're just going to drive yourself nuts. You're going to go into a spiral that's just going to hurt, right? Let your mind be guided by the Spirit. If you're a Christian, let it be guided by the Spirit and say, I know what God says about me. This is who He says I am. This is who He is. Not these false things that are telling you something different, right? Because God is truth, and if it's not coming from God, these voices that you're hearing, if they're not truth, then what does that automatically make them? It makes them fake. It makes them false, right? So just dwell in the Spirit, right? Invite Him in. Do whatever you need to. Talk to Him. Sing a worship song. Whatever it is. Just try to feel His presence. Take a deep breath. Relax, right? Because these things that are affecting us negatively, that we're hearing and we're feeding ourselves, aren't doing us any good, right? The mind, when it's controlled by the Spirit, is going to be peace. And that doesn't mean that you're just going to feel only peace and nothing ever again. No, come on, we're human, right? But that's a peace that only can come from God, that in this turmoil, in this storm, we're going to be comforted by Him. So just dwell on that, guys. I love you so much.